DeSoto and the DeSoto Plymouth dealers from coast to coast present Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life. Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is smile. And here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win $2,000. And before we're through, somebody may get a chance at $10,000. Did you know that?
Yes.
George, proceed.
Groucho Halo Meadows and Morris Kushner are standing by now, so folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you win an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Halo Meadows, why did your parents ever pick out such an offbeat name like Halo?
Oh, they didn't pick it. I had an ordinary name, so I chose it.
Oh. Well, what was this ordinary name that you had?
Myrtle Louise.
That's a nice name. Now, where are you from, Myrtle?
Littlestown, Pennsylvania.
A little town in Pennsylvania? Well, what's the name of it?
Littlestown.
Where's
But it's
Littlestown?
Littles, Littles. They're very particular about the S.
Well, I should think so. You know, Halo Meadows sounds like a pen name. Have you ever been in the pen, Halo? No. I mean, when you chose Halo Meadows for a name, did you have a professional career in mind?
Yes, I was writing.
You were writing? Oh.
Writing
What were you
plays.
writing? Plays?
Well, but not so much. I'm more interested in songs, writing songs.
You're writing, you're a composer now.
Yes.
Well, what are some of your songs? Maybe I've heard them.
Well, I had Victorian Waltz. I was just
Never
around
heard
the
that.
corner.
You were where?
I was just around the corner.
Oh. Well, could you sing just around the corner?
Well, no, but what I'm most interested in is a series that I call a gloom series and a super love. But I'll do one from the gloom.
Could you sing after you're gone?
Chop my head off. Chop my head off. I'll do chop my head off.
Well, now, wait a minute.
head off.
Sing, all right, sing a little of it. I'd rather you sing around the corner, huh?
Chop my head off. Kick it around. Hang it up. Lay it down. Look at it, dear. Really take a good look. It's me. It's me. It's me. Oh, chop my head off. Make a nice clean chop. Chop my head off, dear. Chop it off.
Nice, I like that. Well, what kind of music do you use for that? Do you have somebody play on a guillotine?
Oh, I have.
That's a very unusual song. Your name is, let's see, Halo Meadows is your name?
No, I'm Morris Kushner.
You're Morris Kushner. Have you always been Morris Kushner?
I don't know. At the last 5 minutes, I couldn't tell you.
Where are you from, Mr. Kushner?
Well, I was born in Nebraska and then moved to Chicago. And when I got out of the Army, we settled down here in Southern California.
Oh. Chop my head off. Say, that's catchy, you know that? Well, you're a delicious, rare, and exotic couple. And I'd like to continue this conversation, but the time has come to play You Bet Your Life. You selected a dictionary quiz. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions. Well, now, remember, if you miss 2 in a row, you're out on this show. And if you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. If a hippodrome is an arena, what is a palindrome? P-A-L-I-N-D-R-O-M-E.
Could you spell that again, please?
I doubt it, but I'll try. P-A-L-I-N, drome, D-R-O-M-E. It's not easy.
Would it be
No.
an air palace? Something to do with an airdrome?
No, it's a word or a sentence that is spelled the same forwards or backwards. It's not an easy question.
Now, you have one wrong. Don't get another one wrong, you'll be out of the game.
Don't shout at them, George.
I want to impress them.
If a statue is a sculptor, what is a Statute. S-T-A-T-U-T-E.
It's a law.
That's right, it's a law.
You're back on the right track. 3 more right and you'll have your $1,000.
If a toreador is a bullfighter, what is a humidor?
It's a, yes.
Well,
you
let him
spit in,
answer.
you spit in. It's one of those things.
I have one answer between you, so I'm going to overlook that. He had the right answer. It was humidor.
It's a tobacco
That's right.
container.
That's right. A jar to keep tobacco in, and you keep your trap shut unless you know.
$1,000. 2 more right and you'll have it.
Pauperizing Mr. Kushner over here. If a bugle is a horn, what is If a bugle is a horn, what is a beagle?
It's a dog.
It's a dog, except in German, it's an iron for a pressing pants.
Except on Sunday morning, you eat it with locks.
That's true, unless the door is open.
I'm pretty sure if you get 1 more right, you'll have $1,000.
If a tango is a dance, or a dance, what is a mango?
It's a fruit.
It's a fruity. It is absolutely right.
You got 4 in a row, so you win $1,000.
Well, now you won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a crack at $10,000. You bet your life. Now go over and sit down and think about it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Groucho, Mrs. Marjorie Yeager is waiting to talk to you. Her partner is a special guest who was sent to us by one of our listeners in Colorado, and the only name he uses is Lingo. So, folks, you can please and meet Groucho Marx.
Say the secret word, and you each get an extra $50. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Marjorie Yeager and Lingo. Lingo what? What's the rest of your name? Bingo?
No, just use one.
Lingo Bingo?
No, just Lingo.
Oh.
Just
A lot of
one.
great men have only had one name, you know. Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, Liberace, Groucho. Let's get acquainted with Mrs. Yeager here. Marjorie, I take it you're expecting. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Well, I wish you every happiness. When is the big event due?
Oh, about 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. What a relief. I thought I was going to have to hurry to finish this conversation. Where are you from, Marge?
Well, I was born in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Well, this will be a great thrill for you. Is this your first child you're expecting?
No, it's my 10th.
You have 9 children?
Yes, I have.
Well, let's see. You say your name is Lingo?
Yeah.
And that's the only name you have?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, Lingo? Oh, I'll call you Ling, huh?
All right. Colorado, basically.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting outfit you're wearing there, Lingo. Could you tell us something about it?
Yeah, this is just the day-to-day outfit that I wear up on top of the mountain where I live. It's elk skin. Shot the elk myself. And
What were you wearing before you shot the elk?
That's a good question. I wish I had an answer.
Where do you live, Lingo? Do you live in a tree or...
No, I've got a cabin up on top of Lookout Mountain. It's at the end of Lariat Loop Trail. And Lookout Mountain is in between Tabletop Mountain and the Continental Divide over on the other side of the...
Did you build this cabin yourself?
No, I wouldn't own the property because, well, when I want to get up and go, I want to go. I don't want to have to worry about leaving anything behind. That's
You live there all alone?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What about companionship if you live up there all by yourself?
Oh,
Are you a hermit?
no, got lots of friends. I mean, besides a two-legged kind, why, there's lots of animals. The deer
You
have
mean
come-
like the one you just shot? That's a friend of yours? You imagine if he hated that elk?
Well, you know, in nature, some of the things are going to have to give up to some of the other things. This is just one of the laws of nature. I mean, I don't kill animals unless I absolutely need to. I mean, I needed clothes 3 years ago, and this is the easiest way of getting it.
What about Jim Clinton? Have you tried that? You could go over there and shoot him and get one of his suits.
You know what Jim Clinton is?
Well, he's a very prominent, he sells a lot of clothes here, retail clothes in town.
Okay.
Well, how does a big city like L.A. compare with your place on the mountaintop?
Oh, well, let me put it this way. Have you ever sat on the side of a mountain, say in a late October afternoon when the sun is still warm and maybe there's a couple of fleece clouds up in the sky and just sit there and listen to the grass grow?
I did that once and got run over by a caterpillar tractor. The driver thought I was an ear of corn, still standing there. Go on, Lingo. I like to hear you talk this way. What other sounds do you hear up there on the mountaintop?
There's lots of good sounds. Sounds of the winds coming in off the Continental Divide. That's a good one, too, especially in the wintertime.
Well, do you recommend your way of life for all of us?
Yes, I think you ought to make a try at it. Because, well, just look at nature. I mean, how many animals do you see in nature that push themselves as hard as the man animal pushes himself? Every other animal will slow down long before man's point. He'll take it easy. He'll rest. He'll have fun.
That's true. I'm with you all the way.
All right.
What you say is very true about animals.
I'll see you up there in a couple of weeks.
They can afford to live that way, but an animal doesn't have to scramble around for the dough, for the payments on the refrigerator and the washing machine, the furniture, to say nothing of back alimony. Well, I can't understand why you don't like our way of life, Lingo. Look how quiet and calm the world is right now. You know it's so quiet you can hear a bomb drop. Are you married, Lingo?
No.
Why not?
Who'd marry me?
I think you're a very attractive-looking chap. Think you'll ever marry and settle down?
No, I'll tell you,
There are hundreds of thousands of girls that would marry you and be glad to marry you.
I feel that I got to keep moving because, well, every man's got to answer some questions for himself, and life is like a farm. I mean, you can't just keep taking out. You got to put back in.
Well, isn't that what we're all doing now? We all give back more than we take. Unless, of course, you're cheating on your income tax. Well, just what do you give back? Obviously, you don't take very much, so what is your contribution, Lingo?
I give back
This is rather a personal question.
Yeah, well, I give back folk songs.
Folk songs?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a singer? Do you know the song about getting your head chopped off? Could you give us a folk song now?
Yeah, when I came in, I checked my guitar with the doorman here.
Do you always carry a guitar with you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You say you have it out here?
Yeah.
George!
Get a man to
Could you bring out Mr. Lingo's guitar?
Thank you.
Finally found something that Fenneman was good for, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know many folk songs? What do you want? You need a
Yeah,
chair,
listen,
a stool, or something? Wait a
you
minute,
got something to put my foot on or something? Or what's that? Here, why don't you put that over there?
Yeah, that way you want it?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you kindly.
Now, if you put the other one up, I'll shine them for you.
You better not. It's the dirt that's holding these boots together. Never been shined. Yeah, let's see. We want to have a folk song. Well, I'll tell you, folk songs are as wide as human emotion. Everything from nonsense to protest. Everything from, you might say, a baby crying to a man dying. And
don't mention baby crying around how, will you?
well, there's folk songs for children, too. And there's folk songs when you got the wide smile across your face and...
What are you doing here? Go away, Senator. See you next week. You said the sacred word, Senator Kefauver, so you get $50, and you get $50.
Well, thank you.
That's $5 for each of your kids. Your husband gets nothing. Which is just about what he's entitled to. You said the sacred word. What was it?
Smile.
Smile. You said smile.
Oh.
A wide smile or something. Well, give us a song in about 30 seconds, huh? What kind of a song are you going to sing?
Well, sing a happy song.
All right, sing a happy song.
A happy song when, let's see what. Oh. Rye whiskey, whiskey, I cried. If I don't get some whiskey, well, I think I will die. This is one of the songs they used to sing when, right after the Civil War, and all the Southerners were coming out into the West, along with a lot of other people, and they're making a new territory, and they had to have something to dissolve away their troubles and the aches and their shoulder blades and the hurts and the
Carpetbaggers.
Well, it's a beefsteak when I'm hungry, rye whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hard up, and religion when I die. Come on, can you harmonize?
Can I harmonize? Oh. I'm just waiting for somebody to ask me.
Jack the diamond, and I know you alone. You've robbed my poor pockets of silver and gold. If the ocean was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd be like the bottom and never come up. If
ow, bow, beetle, bottle, beetle, bow, bow, bow. Young man, Lingo. We need more people like you in the city. You want to sing another song?
Sure.
All right, sing another.
Well, now, there's the songs when a man don't feel so good, when he's got troubles in between his shoulder blades and in his head. He's got to get it out some way, so he gets it off of his chest by singing about it. Oh, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I crawled into the boxcar and lay me down to sleep. Good Lord, I crawled into the boxcar and lay me down to sleep. I crawled into the boxcar and lay me down to sleep. When I awoke, there was shackles on my feet. Oh, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long.
To put an end to this, I hate to do it because you sing wonderfully well. I'd like to see you win some money here tonight so you could get off that mountain and get down in the valley. So let's play You Bet Your Life. Now, you selected science and medicine. Now, remember, on all these answers, you talk it over before you answer. One answer between you. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Here we go. There are 2 types of current in electricity. One is direct. What is the other?
Alternating.
Alternating is right.
If you have 1 right, 3 more, and you'll have $1,000.
In chemistry, what does the symbol S stand for?
Sulfur.
Sulfur is right.
You're halfway to your $1,000 now.
Where in the body do you find the thyroid? All right. Neck, throat, it's all right.
If 1 more right, you'll have $1,000.
Edward Jenner is credited with what great contribution to medicine? Jenner.
He's a researcher of some kind. What did he research? He discovered an antitoxin.
Well, that's close enough. He introduced vaccination, but I would say that he had this right.
Yeah. So you got 4 in a row, so you have $1,000.
Well, you won $1,000. Now, you can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. You bet your life. Now, go over and sit down and think about it, huh?
So long.
And now, in just 1 minute, we'll see if any of our couples is going to try for the $10,000.
George, we're ready to see who's going to get a crack at all this money. What's the story on the first couple?
They have the chance, but they don't want to try for the big money.
And the last ones?
Mrs. Marjorie Yeager and Lingo.
Nature Boy?
Yes, won, and will try for the $10,000.
All right, you've decided to go for the big question. If you miss it, you wind up with $500. Now, are you still going to go for the big money?
We came here with nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Now, we have this big wheel here. There are 10 numbers on it. I want you to get together and pick a number. Any number you want.
She's already picked it.
What's the number have you chosen?
How many kids has she got?
9.
9.5? Well, wait a minute. We have no such number. 10? You want 9? All right.
9?
Now,
Okay,
you've
9.
chosen...
Yeah,
you,
sure.
You pick the number. You turn the wheel.
Okay.
Give it a good spin. Pretty close. Your number was 9, and you arrived on 8. So this question is worth $2,000. That's not too bad, though, is it? No. In 1630, 2 ships sailed from England with colonists for America. One was the Mayflower, the other failed to complete the journey. For $2,000, what was the name of this sister ship to the Mayflower? Talk it over. What's the answer you've decided on? Take a guess.
Does it begin with a P?
No.
Okay. So long, friend. It was nice to know you.
Well, it's the Speedwell. You missed it, so you wind up with $500. And did you get the secret word? $600. So you each get $300. It's not too bad. Congratulations.